Alright, Spoon's back. I was being berated in the comments by the Spoon Fan Club, so it's back today. Heaps to cover, so let's just jump into the first topic. As always, if you want to skip forward to other topics in the video, they'll all be in the video chapters, and all sources in today's video will be in the description. Over the past week, some mystery bot or donator or scammer or something was going around to big streamers donating exorbitant amounts of money. While obviously not real, there were a couple of prominent names that had good reactions. Drutut's being funnier because his donut sound is hum saying 100 million. Check it out.
100 mil.
I'm Sweden and I stole each Swede wallet and sent it to you.
What is that number? The fuck? Bro, this guy just sent me entire Polish economy to my PayPal and he's gonna like charge it back now or what?
Now, Neeko's rework has been active for a fair while and saw its fair share of bugs and funny moments, but none that were kind of legitimate mechanics or skill expressions, so when I saw this on my daily Twitter scrollings, I knew I had to share it with you guys. Basically, when Neeko uses her passive to swap into a minion, she can dodge skill shots, which if done in a skillful way could actually be a huge playmaker. Linked in the description is the finder of this mechanic and also a spreadsheet they made illustrating what this can and can't dodge. Check out the clip.
Transformarte en minion, tu campeón se comporta como un minion, entonces puedes esquivar una cantidad de spells increíbles, como por ejemplo la R de Sejuani, si te la tiran te vas a transformar instantáneamente, el Taunt de Galio, la R de Pike, la R de Varus, la R de Darius, o por ejemplo el combo de Nautilus, lo vas a poder esquivar completamente.
In other news, if you were playing on EOS yesterday, you might have been able to boost yourself. For I don't know how long, losses weren't giving you lost LP. I first saw Kerberos take advantage of this, losing 4 games and winning 1 to end the day 25 LP up. I'm assuming this has been fixed already, but honestly it's Riot, who knows. Now before we jump into the main topic of today, if you appreciate the content I make, now is probably the only time you're ever going to get again to join the under 100k club. And I also heard that if you subscribe, your next 10 bot lanes will win lane. I can't subscribe to myself, which is why my bot lanes always lose. Anyway, this next story is actually huge, and one that mostly got swept under the rug, but definitely deserves more attention. Over the past week, I've made a lot of content surrounding the state of the game and things that need to happen or are happening, so I'm gonna play a video by Nikkone or Nikkone, a long-standing NA Challenger Fiddlesticks player. This video I'm about to show got deleted by the League subreddit, even though it voices completely reasonable concerns.
I can't get into a single ranked game where there isn't someone that's just blatantly cheating. Now, I tried posting this to the League subreddit where there is literally custom tailored scripts at this point, specifically for people in high elo. I have a video here, and I'll link the video in the chat, or excuse me, I'll link the video in the description. This guy literally has a script that tells him when Fiddle is ulting out of Fog of War. You know, I know that there's scripts that will like move your character for you, or just kind of dodge skill shots or whatever, that just basically make you a better player. But this is literally map hacking. This is literally cheating. Like, here, I'll play the video, and you'll see there's a Fiddle icon that appears in front of him that shows him when I'm about to ult. This is literally cheating. The issue with this is that it's almost every game now. People like this, they don't get banned anymore. Here's the OPGG of me playing with this guy, right? And I guarantee you, if I click him, he's probably playing like tons of games afterwards. Like, they just don't get banned. You know, I talked about this more in the Reddit thread that got deleted. This game is literally like seen as a business at this point. If I go into the custom game list, it's literally like, what happened to all the people playing like ARAM 1v1s and shit, and like people trying to play like hide and seek or whatever, like custom games. This is literally, all of this, by the way, this is all Chinese boosters advertising their service. All of it. This, you don't understand. Riot could delete this in literally like 5 minutes. They could ban this, but they don't. Why? I don't understand how this is allowed. Go on the NA server, and I'm sure it's probably like this in Europe too. You go on the NA server and you join a custom game. It's literally like, imagine all the other places that I'm not even thinking of that have all this crap. All this shit that's just trying to ruin the integrity of ranked. It's like, what's even the point of playing ranked when you have people that have like 1,000 LP gaps on other people and are getting there clearly by win trading or cheating or gaming the system? Like, there's no way you have a 148 wins and 38 losses win rate. There's just no fucking way. It's not possible, right? Unless you're like literally faker on crack, this just isn't possible. You have to be gaming the system. You know, I talk about this more in this post. Like, by the way, all my posts on Reddit get deleted by the mods. I don't know why or how, and it's incredibly hard for me to think that these mods are doing this in good faith and that there's not some sort of tomfoolery going on here. But I literally posted that people are cheating in flex queue. This happens in solo queue, by the way, to a lesser extent because it's harder to do, but this happens in flex queue where the climber stays on a main account, and then they get 4 players on Smurfs that basically like lower the rank of the entire team. And then once the Smurfs get too high rank, all the players switch to lower rank Smurfs again to get the one person who's not on a Smurf to have a win rate like this with a 2k LP lead on everyone else. It's literally just cheating. It literally is. And I don't know why we're not moderating this crap. These people, I mean, not everyone in high elo is cheating, but the vast majority of people are win trading, scripting, stream sniping, ghosting. There's just literally no point in playing high elo ranked anymore.
The top comment was also by another long-standing League content creator, Vandiril, saying, "Our League of Legends mods will delete almost anything that makes Riot look bad, unfortunately. Back in the day, you could post about big bugs or exploits or other significant issues, but now it's not possible. Rules are made so vague that they can pretty much delete whatever they want, but they also frequently remove posts that don't break any rules. I remember one time my 31-second video got removed for being shorter than 30 seconds. According to moderator, slow motion part of the video doesn't count." There's honestly just so much to unpack here, and I think the video did a good job of going over the issues, but the main thing I want to highlight is there really is just no way that there isn't something suspicious happening under the table. As Nick and Vandiril both say, a lot of their posts and content that highlights the game in a negative but valid way gets deleted. League of Legends is the biggest, if not top 3 biggest games in the entire world right now, and there is no way they're not policing or ignorant to this level of cheating. It honestly has to beg the question, what is Riot getting out of this? I've heard of instances within the Call of Duty scope where a dev was selling the code of the game to people that made hacks, so it definitely wouldn't be the first time something disingenuous has happened inside the gaming industry. As Nick says in his video, it really seems like the passion is gone and the company is treating things like a business more and more as the game ages. And it's crazy too, because he, myself, and Vandiril only talk about these issues because we want the game fixed. It's for no other reason than good intentions. We just want League to be the best it can. I am curious to know your thoughts in the comments below though. Please let me know, and also the link to Nick's video will be in the description. So the next bit of news actually happened last month between who I believe is an ex-Riot employee, Space Ghost, and her ex-husband. As we see on the screen, he completely trashed her house, but the reason this is in today's episode is because there's been a pretty big update. When the initial incident happened, she didn't know who did it, but 17 hours ago she posted this, saying, "I thought he was just gonna steal 30k from me, but I just found out he spent 14k in credit and transferred it to me. The man who did this is named Evandro I can't pronounce that. He goes by Yoltz, former Team Liquid League of Legends head analyst. He lives in Brazil, my ex-husband." She then says under all this that he's been to jail and she's filing charges against him, including assault, because he tried to choke her on 3 different occasions. She finishes it saying, "I was going to end it a week ago because of all the stress this has caused. I'm fine now and glad I didn't make a permanent decision during a temporary feeling." She then swears at him and tags Riot. All a really fucked situation. I'm just glad he's getting what he deserves and that she's okay. And lastly today, TSM sold its LCS slot to Shopify Rebellion. The only thing I have worth noting on this is that Twitter user Callan Browning says they sold the slot for 10 million USD according to his sources. It's really interesting to hear this because Echo Fox, a relatively small organization, sold their LCS slot a couple years back for 33 million to EG. Just a highlight of where the LCS is at. So that'll do us for today. Thanks so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.